Well, as you heard in the introduction of the lineup, Scottie Pippen, who was a question mark, is in the Chicago starting five, still feeling pain from the soft tissue injury in the bottom of his left foot, but he will give it a shot. The officials, Bill Oakes, Dan Crawford, Ed T. Rush. Let's keep an eye on Michael Jordan. Will he shake hands with Karl Malone? You recall the last game of the series between Chicago and Miami. Yeah, there it is. All right. No question about it here. Little touch between Jordan and Malone. It was not the Alonzo Mourning treatment. Game one of this best of seven NBA final. All right, here's Jordan. First foul committed by either team. 5:45 left in the first. Scottie Pippen.
Marv, you say not serious. That's because it's not on your foot. Scottie Pippen.
That is always a consideration, it should be pointed out.
Scottie Pippen able to deliver the jump hook, but you can see him standing favoring one leg. Not a good sign long term for Chicago in this series.
Ahmad Rashad back in Chicago. Now the big story going in this game was Scottie Pippen's left foot. He did play some in the first quarter, and then he has been on the bench. I just talked to him a moment ago. He said he's in extreme pain. He really can't push off on the left foot. I asked him, was he going to continue to play? He said he wants to. It's whether or not they'll let him play. Mark?
All right, Ahmad, he played the first 5 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field. His absence, obviously a major loss. In many ways, he has been the Bulls' most valuable player of the postseason. Tony Kukoc from long range, and Williams on the front line. Now Jordan played by the rookie Anderson. Michael Jordan shooting over Brandon Anderson. In this first half, the Jazz by 1. Let's check in with Jim Gray. Jim?
All right, thank you, Mark. During that timeout, Jerry Sloan very happy with the defensive effort of the Utah Jazz. He said offensively how it
move on and split right through and was able to hit.
Going to work on rookie Shandon Anderson, but no help from Antoine Carr, who was supposed to step up.
Michael Jordan has 12. Anderson, a second-round draft pick. Utah did not have a number 1. The opening for Scottie Pippen. That's his second field goal.
And the Utah Jazz have not played a team anything like the Chicago Bulls with their triangle offense, ball movement, and player movement as Michael Jordan just rises up on Shandon Anderson. And then the little handoff, one hand, just a touch pass as Scottie Pippen finishing, but falling, not falling, but coming down gingerly on that left foot.
Jordan, Rodman. Terrific ball instincts, and he fires. Dennis a bit encouraged from recent development. Pippen on the loose ball.
Big they are. Everybody's getting their hands on passes here.
Oh, Scottie Pippen with a good-looking three-point shot. He drilled it tonight. The Jazz 46, the Bulls 43. Off the block. Pippen uncontested. Longley up front. Pippen putting moves on Russell and hit it. Waving it off. Now Jordan posting up Hornacek. Going glass. Scottie Pippen has been a major factor here in the third quarter.
Good to see him exerting himself. First with the block and then the easy breakaway. Taking care of that foot, not extending himself. And then in the post, just taking advantage of the younger but very, very talented Brian Russell. Scottie Pippen, nice little hook step to the baseline, jump hook, face.
5:05 remaining in the third. It's the Jazz by 3. Despite the foot injury, for more on that, let's check in with Ahmad.
All right, thanks, Marv. You know, the injury is more that Scottie is adjusting to it. It hasn't gotten any better. He's still painful. At halftime, he took his shoe off, readjusted his foot a little bit, but the pain is still there. It's just the fact that he's dealing with it a lot better. Marv?
All right, thanks, Ahmad. Jazz by 2, just under 5 minutes.
Rarely gets involved with the officials. Only when they're taking it from him.
Michael Jordan with a good angle jump shot. Jordan putting moves on Isley and pops it out. Pippen for 3. seconds. Nicely lost it. Here's Pippen. Chased by Hornacek. And Pippen goes all the way. 0.5 of a second remaining in the quarter. After 3 here in Chicago. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's the Utah Jazz 64 and the Chicago Bulls 62.
Well, Howard Isley getting a little bit too frisky and turns it over, and it's been a terrible turnover quarter for the Utah Jazz as Scottie Pippen has really come alive.
So that's the end of the third. We'll be back here in Chicago after these messages from your local station. You are watching the NBA on NBC. Michael Jordan sitting down, getting a rest. Scottie Pippen. Yes. Well, Scottie Pippen with 22.
Tonight, the big 4-4, the 50 greatest players in the history of this game. Jordan and Pippen with the points. Karl Malone, a lot of shot attempts.
Once again, it's on Carr. That's his 4th.
Scottie Pippen, the ability to shoot the jumper, something he's developed, and his defense has always been spectacular. But we're seeing Scottie Pippen playing on a bad leg, now playing a game of skill as opposed to athleticism, which he entered this league in quite a few years ago.
Once, and that loss was game 2 against Atlanta this season in the second round. Scottie Pippen continues his magnificent Utah by 5. 5.5 remaining. Nice pass from Longley. Here comes Malone. Here's Jordan. Yes.
Michael Jordan going to work on Jeff Hornacek. Karl Malone coming over to double team, but is going to overrun the play and let Michael Jordan knife inside to get them. You certainly expect Michael Jordan to bounce back from some of the uneven shooting performances that he has, but an unbelievable performance by Scottie Pippen, who was very questionable, doubtful that he would even play in this ballgame. The rest of the Chicago Bulls not involved very much offensively.
Next foul will put them over the limit. Here's Jordan.
Yes.
The 4th. Jordan spinning his way on Hornacek. Rebounded by Harper. Pippen for 3. Yes. Chicago 81, Utah 79.
Don't foul.
Jazz over the foul limit. We're down to 5. Jordan putting moves on Russell. We're down to 2. Now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It is all over. The Chicago Bulls have won at the buzzer in game 1 of the best of 7.
By putting the ball in Jordan's hands where it'd be very difficult to come double team. They took Stockton away. Of course, with Steve Kerr, he had to watch him. And Brian Russell at Michael Jordan's mercy.
But Phil Jackson, so calm all the time, gets up and goes, all right, I like that guy on my team.
I'm here with Scottie Pippen. Scottie, how were you able to play and manage to play through all this pain today?
Well, Jim, I spent a lot of time since Friday doing treatment, ice, heat, kind of alternating, trying to take some of the soreness out of it. And today I was just able to tolerate a lot of it.
Now, you said something to Karl Malone just before he shot those free throws. You guys are close friends. What did you say to him to throw him off?
I said a mailman doesn't deliver on a Sunday. He missed the foul shot.
Do you feel as though you guys were lucky to escape with this victory?
Well, we were. Both teams are going to play very close games. It's going to be tough, and it's just a matter of whoever execute down the stretch, and that's what it came down to today.
Tell us about that last shot, your thoughts as Michael took it.
Well, we ran the play to perfection. Give Michael the ball, told him don't leave any time on the clock to give him a second chance, and, he just eyed it out and took the best shot that he felt good about.
Did you aggravate your foot at all tonight, or do you feel as though you'll be able to be fine and play on Wednesday?
I feel fine. I don't think I aggravated. At certain times, I tried to do things that, I know I can't do by pushing off real hard, and I got a little pain there when I pulled back, but I'll be fine Wednesday.
Scottie, congratulations. A real gutsy performance.
All right, thanks.
All right, let's send it back over to Marv.
Thank you, Jim. The celebration continues here at the United Center in Chicago. What a performance by Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan, 31 points, including the game winner for Jordan. The legend continues with yet another game winner in the NBA Finals. Another look, setting it up with a crossover against Brian Russell, and then hitting from the angle at the buzzer.